It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we'll play host to a battle between conferences. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Atlanta Falcons on Thursday night.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
He fields it at the 8. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Quarterbacks like him are just so hard to defend, Mike, because not only can they beat you with their arm and their ability to process and spread the ball out to the other playmakers, but it's their ability to hurt you when things break down. It's just hard to defend plan B, plan C. You might defend plan A really well, but man, I'll tell you, you just can't simulate his speed in practice. You can't simulate his ability to make guys miss and extend plays. And when that coverage breaks down or that defensive front doesn't get home, he can make you pay in a lot of different ways.
Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. First carry for one of the most versatile players in the league, Cordero Patterson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 12 there. That's a Steeler first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals. Like they love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. Another run here with Harris. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That one good for 13. Good for a Steeler first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now this time they'll look to throw. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate, and an opportunity for a big shot, you end up falling short.
Back to the air once more on second down.
You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Falcons nothing. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
He's got his man. It's Mooney. He is in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Falcons. Wk1 now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers offense ready to get going with their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw, taken in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They'll try the right side now with Harris. He's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot. It's going to be enough to move the chains.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
And the Steelers first down.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Give up the middle to Harris. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Here's a designed run.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. And he'll take it on in. That fire move. Touchdown, Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Falcons 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's a Steeler first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On second down, a run with Harris.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first down, right back to Harris. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Off play action. He'll set up to... No chance at all. He'll go down.
There's one positive remaining. It's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Third down and 9. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I think it's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and
that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. When that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Falcons offense ready for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Now, faking the give. That's complete. It's the former Cardinal Rondale Moore. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back from the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw on the move is caught. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Falcons offense going to take over here in the final minutes of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Storms are minor, but you know she living major. When you flying up, this ain't no cables. Don't
Throwing now from the gun. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense going to take over just before the half. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. It's Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it could be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Falcons offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That has played good for 22. First down, Atlanta.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. We got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after.
And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his second touchdown tonight.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll give it to Harris again.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down. Like, I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
This brought in out past the 20. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 28 yards on the first play of the drive? First down picked up.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And the whistle will down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll look London's way again. It's complete again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
To the right, that's Pitts. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Second and 7. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
He went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
On play action, he'll set up to... Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Ellis.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue on this quarterback, because this defense, they're on top. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. It's second down.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
That's to Pitts, the tight end. Here's third down and a few inches. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to have a Falcons first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Now this looks like a design run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
They'll try to run with Robinson. No signal, and we will not get one. He stopped short, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He puts it up, and it's caught. Darnell Mooney, touchdown Falcons. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
That's pulled in, and we're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
To throw here to begin the drive. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Big gain of 27 yards. What a way to open the drive.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now, faking the give. And the rush too strong. They're in there at the flag for the sack.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1. They'll drop to throw. It's complete. He's got it to London. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. When you just show pre-snap, it is straight man coverage, and then you stay in it once the ball is snapped. It just makes it so easy on these quarterbacks, Mike, to just find the matchup that they like and exploit it. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Here's Coop for the extra point. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. He's to midfield.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens. But we can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
First and 10. Now it's Harris. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. They run it over center with Harris. That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable third down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
2-minute kicker. Defense. Automatic first down.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this was a win for the visiting Steelers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.